What's up, guys? Colby Cheese here with a commentary of Zyra. Me playing here in the mid lane. Going to be speeding this up just a little bit so we can get through it. It is quite a long game, but a very exciting one. Lots of derps from my point of view, as well as some good plays, so I thought there would be a good amount to let you guys see and learn. And you'll notice I do have a biscuit, and I like to play a lot of my mid champions with a mastery page that gives me the 21 into offense and 9 points into that utility tree. That way I can get the mana regen as well as that biscuit for a little bit of extra sustain in that early game. So I'm just going to be laning up here a little bit against my opponent, and you'll notice whenever I am actually last hitting, I'll try and go put down my plant as well as the bloom right behind the creeps. Now, there was a little bit of a fight there. I tried to head that direction, but it was already too late. Couldn't make anything happen. But anyways, just keep noticing whenever I am in the lane and harassing. The way I harass is I don't try and overcommit necessarily. I'll just put down my plant behind the ranged minions right there where she has to kind of come up there and take that hit if she wants to last hit some of my minions. And that seems to be the best strategy that I've had overall. And there it is, a little bit of harass, and I actually was able to get her. She was in that corner, so I put down the binding. Now I did get ganked here. Luckily I was able to do enough damage. I noticed that Volibear was a little bit low, so I put the ignite on him, and with my passive I was able to clean him up. So that was a 1-for-1 trade. I'm alright with that. Didn't lose too many minions there, and I'm able to go ahead and pick up my mask. I do rush my mask. In fact, I rush both of my core items before I get boots. This could be good or bad depending on the flow of the game, but for the most part I'm able to position correctly, and boots have not been an issue as of yet, but who knows, maybe in the future I'll decide to get them a little bit sooner. It just depends on the situation. Now I did notice Volibear coming in there. I put the ward in that bush. It always is very important that once you go back to the lane, you really want to try and afford a ward so that you can set up some vision for both yourself and your allies. You're gonna see, oh, here it is. I actually am getting engaged on. I noticed whenever she used that little that move that gives her a dash, that she was gonna go for me. Now I made a big mistake here. I could have not gotten away from Volibear. No way. Even with my flash, as you saw, it would have been better for me to actually try and just turn around and engage and get the kill, since there was no way I could have escaped, and that would have been the better play in my opinion. But overall, learn and get better at the game. Top lane looks like they're having a little bit of trouble. Nidalee doesn't do so well against Vayne top, and this is definitely true. My friend there playing on him, Kinkar, actually is Nidalee main, so he was really upset whenever he had to play against that Vayne there. Anyhow, gonna be trying to do a little bit of follow. Looks like she's trying to steal some kills over on this side, so I'm doing my best to follow. She jumped over the wall. I don't have that ability because my flash is down, but I do see her coming in here, and boop, I say hello. I knew she was gonna escape from that Mumu right over there. She had no idea I was there. Obviously no wards, so that was a free kill for me. And so far doing pretty good. Just gonna try and shove down this lane as much as possible, do a little bit of damage to the turret. I want to make sure that Lissandra really pays for going on that little killing spree on the bottom lane there. And so I'm gonna head back to the lane. Finally able to pick up my Leandres, and of course another ward. Gonna be heading towards that Elder Lizard with this build. Now this is definitely not, I'm not gonna try and say this is the best build for Zyra. It definitely is a good build, and it works fantastically, and it's fun to do. It's an interesting concept. So you know, you guys can build whatever way you like. I just been doing it this way recently because it's, in my opinion, really fun, and I like to use those plants a lot, and it works quite well. By the way, if you haven't already, I am referring to the guide that I did recently, and I am coming down for the gank here, trying to get in range. Wasn't able to hit anyone. They all flashed out of range. I did catch the Lissandra, and that was good enough for me, so I'm going to sit around here and see if I can't shove out the lane and force Ashe to lose a lot more CS. I don't want her to get any free farm before she leaves, and luckily she stayed in. I was able to get a binding on. I got baited though, however, because I wasn't aware that I wasn't going to have enough damage to finish her off. She did get ulted by her support. I got arrowed into the turret, and I gave her the free kill, so whatever. We got the turret nonetheless. I'll just call that a 1-for-1. Whatevs. Elder Lizard is picked up, so as you can see, my core damage setup is pretty much finished. I just don't have my boots yet, and that's what I'm going to be working on next. And I did notice a little bit of stuff happening up top, so I'm going to head up here. All of the mid and bottom turrets are gone. I want to help out my friend Ken to take the top turret, and that's going to go down really quick. And as we see, this ding some guy comes in here, not even expecting the amount of damage that I can output, and we just completely melted his face off right there. I'm going to give that blue buff to the Nidalee so she can throw out those spears constantly. I'm pretty decent with my mana consumption right now. It would be nice to have blue, but I'm able to manage my mana to where I don't need to have it 100%. Now, I wanted to come down here and get a kill. They did have a ward, so she shot out some slowing arrows to push me back. I'm just going to head back into my own area. We do have a dragon here. I'm going to try and get that. It's definitely going to be a free one for us, as most of the enemy team looks like they're going for Nidalee over there on the top lane. I see Volibear, I see Vayne. A lot of people are going to be trying to focus him down, and in fact, he did get caught against a wall there before he can jump over, so that's unfortunate. I will be taking my own blue this time, and my boots are picked up, so I'll have that extra mobility for the next couple of fights. And now that we are at the 20-minute mark, coming into mid, towards maybe even late game here, going for the team fight. I'm trying to stay in the very back. Volibear wants to come in and get me from behind, but I'm just not going to let him do it easily. As you saw, he had to go all the way in the back to finish me off, and this is a really annoying fight for me. As you can see, I'm just barely missing everyone, trying to flash to get the binding. She jukes towards the north and gets away. At least I do get the kill on the Volibear. I'm going to try and come down here for Lissandra and make sure she doesn't juke out that way. She did go up to the top, and unfortunately an Ashe arrow comes in, takes out our Varus, and that gives her that free escape. So overall, pretty frustrating fight for us. At least I got one kill, I guess, and that's pretty much all I can really say for that. And down goes Nidalee, getting caught there in the mid. So this is getting a little bit creepy. We don't want to throw this. As you can see, we're, well, and by throw, I mean we don't want to give them even more advantage than they already have. They have 12 to 20 on us right now. A little bit of fight happening here. I'm able to get there just in time, throwing down my ultimate. Only get Lulu, but that's enough. We want to take her down, make her, fall for now. Unfortunately, can't make her lose the oracles anymore. That doesn't happen any longer. But Lissandra coming around, trying to pick up a kill onto our support. Luckily, he's actually tanky enough to handle it, and I get her caught in a very close binding, and that's going to be just enough to help finish her off. Now, I do go down to the help of Volibear, but it worked out because we got the ace, triple kill for Nidalee, and that's going to allow Ken to be really strong here coming forward. I almost have enough to pick up my Rylays. Once I grab that Rylays, I am going to be extremely powerful, and just the slowing from a plant attacking alone is just so damn strong. And Volibear getting really low. Kincaid picks that up with a spear. I take the other kill, and we're going to get the blue. Head towards the middle and try and push this down while a couple of them are down. They can't really defend this very well. I'm able to get a nice binding there onto Lulu. We don't finish her off, but we do force her back, giving us the ability to get yet another turret. So that was a very good push for us. We split off and try and go towards Ashe as well as top lane. You'll notice I'm going to grab the blue buff on the way because obviously Ashe got away. There was no way we could have got her unless she stayed in a little bit longer. Rylays will be picked up, and I do have the home guard. Nice setup to get me down to the Baron. Unfortunately, we got baited just a little bit by running for Ashe, and that gave them the free Baron. So that is something we definitely have to be careful of. Ken died in that situation, so he wasn't able to sit there and defend that Baron, and unfortunately that just wasn't good for us. Now they try to grab Dragon 2, which looks like they do, and we're in a little bit of a bad position. I'm trying to kite as best as I can using my plants to just kind of hold them back. We lost 2 of our allies, so overall, not in a great position right now. And if we keep the flow of the game in this particular case, we're not going to win. We need to really group up and force them into some bad engagements. And I think we can do that. We have the right type of team set up for it. We've got the poke. Oh, and my God, and I got jumped over, slowed from Lissandra. Arrow comes in from the mid lane, and that was just caught in the crossfire. Overall, not enough wards to see that coming, and they're going to get a tower out of that kill. And we've actually lost 3 of our allies, other than myself, in that situation. So, once again, game still not going so well. Gonna have to really, like I said, get some ward coverage and try and regroup. And what can we do? Here we go, catching the Lissandra at our blue buff. That's probably the best we can probably get. I really want to make sure that she dies, so I flash over the wall, just barely get out of that Astro, throw down a binding onto the Vayne, take her out. I'm able to survive, and that is pretty much the most that we can, ask for in that situation. I said, hey, dude, I'm getting the hell out of here. There's no way I'm going to risk that at low HP. And, you know, I don't want to give away even a slight advantage that we were able to pick up right there. So we're going to try and regroup here. I'm going to put down a couple of my little blooms and the bushes here, or rampant growths, I should say. And we're going to just look around for a chance to grab some enemies, possibly just regroup. There's the arrow. Engagement onto Varus. I'm going to do as much as I can, putting down the ultimates, knocking up a few of them, and we've got them a little bit low. We're going to kite this as much as we can. The enemy team is split, but so are we. Getting the double kill in the mid, though, as Kinkar picks up the volley bear. Is pretty much the best possible situation there after a Varus gets caught. So I'd say that was a pretty big win situation. We grabbed that turret, and we're going to be pushing in to their base. Don't know if we're going to be able to finish it here. We do take out one of the turrets, and we're going to back off, and that's pretty much the best possible way that could have gone. That's putting us in a really good position, as you can see. Even though we're behind on kills, I'd say we're ahead of the game right now in terms of, you know, the control of the map after grabbing that inhibitor for sure. Now that Baron is here, we're going to go ahead and set up for that. They don't have vision. We took out all of their pink wards, or wards in general, I guess, and so that's going to be free Baron for us. Definitely in a strong position right now, and it's up to the enemies to lose the game now, or sorry, up to us to lose the game now rather than the enemies on the other hand. So I've got my banner of command at this point, which is going to allow my plants to do 15% additional damage, as well as when we're pushing with creeps, those creeps are going to be hitting a lot harder also. So this is a really good situation to be in. I do have the potential to create a super minion. I just haven't found a chance to do it yet. You have to do it with those you know, those ranged cannon minions, and those only come every once in a while. And there we go. I'm going to do a knock up, not actually landing my ultimate on anyone, unfortunately. We get a kill onto the Ashe, which is great, and missed ultimate from Varus. Although overall, we're still doing good. I'm just sitting here poking. I'm trying to stay somewhat in the back. I get caught there by Lysandra a little bit, but it's okay. We're still kind of in the front here, or my allies are still kind of in the front. I'm able to jump out, get away before anything else goes bad. We did lose that fight, unfortunately, but we have enough time to come down to the bottom lane. Lysandra was not expecting me to be there. Wasn't able to kill her there, but I did quite a bit of damage. If she had stuck in a little bit longer and tried to actually kill our Leona, I would have taken her down. And I'm now working on my Zhonya's. As you can see, Zhonya's with this build comes way later. You know, it's about 37 minutes, and I have 8 kills, so I mean, it's going to be rare that you actually have that in a wide range of situations. But looks like we have a decent fight coming in here. Ultimate goes on, once again, only hitting Lulu. It seems like I'm really bad at hitting that one there. But a nice spear finishes off the volley bear, and overall, that's going to allow us to win. We just had Amumu getting caught because he started that fight a little bit early before we were able to get in position. Overall, though, it did help us out to catch everyone else. There's the arrow coming in on the Leona. Not the best target for them to land that on. They probably want to hit me or Kinkar Moth, or even any of us other than him. And that's going to be a nice free kill for us. Lysandra trying to use her ultimate and her Zhonya's. That keeps her alive really long amount of time, which is actually a pretty cool little combo. But overall, it doesn't matter. We are all there, and she doesn't have any teammates to follow up. That's a pretty good combo if she's got teammates there, and we're trying to focus her down, and the rest of her teammates finishes up, and then she can finish us up after that ends, or she can get away. Just not in that situation. Alright, this is going to be a nice, easy blue for me. My allies are engaging, though, so I have to get down there as fast as possible. Binding's going to go down onto Volley Bear. That's going to allow Varus to escape and do quite a bit of damage. Unfortunately, not able to finish him off. Porkberry jumping on to Wagga 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 Wagga, and he's doing his little combo of Zhonya's and ultimate. Still, not the right situation to be used in because he's just dying anyways. Volley Bear can't do anything against all 4 of us, and we're just going to poke him down. I'm going to keep on auto-attacking. I do to get that extra that extra true damage from Elder Lizard. He's going to knock me back. Not really worried about it. I'm just going to keep on attacking. I'm full health right now, and I'm actually quite tanky, 2400 HP with this build. You do get a few bits of health that help you out quite a bit, and we're going to run back and get us our free little Baron. They can't really stop us. They have no vision of that, and they are forced into their base. We are in a good position right now, and it's really going to be hard for us to lose this unless we just completely whip a team fight and they push back very quickly. Alright, now we're just regrouping. We grab the dragon and looking for a final push. We only need one more inhibitor, and we're going to have all 3 lanes going on to their base at that time. And I'm going to look for a kill over the wall, so I'm throwing down my plants for some poke. And look at this, Lulu trying to come up for a ward and gets completely bursted down. That allows Movement to jump over the wall, ult the entire team, hold him in position just long enough for them to get in range. He goes down, taking one for the team, but it's no problem because we've already won this fight in this particular situation. Volibear caught out and goes down. Nothing they can do. That's going to be GG for us. And so thank you guys for watching this short commentary of me playing as Zyra. Hopefully you got something out of it, and I plan to do more of these in the future. Also, let me know if you do want to see more of these by giving me a like button, and I'll see if I get lots of likes. I'll try and do a lot more of these videos. Otherwise, I'll just do them, you know, kind of every once in a while. So I'll see you guys around next time. Make sure you hit that subscribe. This is Coach Cheese. Peace out.